Beware of vision, dream, and passion killers. They're out there. If you want to know how somebody feels about you climbing up the success ladder, pay attention to how they respond to you sharing your blessings and your good news. Most of the people that have no dreams will wake up every day trying to talk you out of your dreams. They have no goals. They have nothing that they're ambitious about. So they will talk you out of all the shit that you're excited about. It's really not expected of them to support you and have your back anyway. They life ain't shit. And if you're trying to do something with your life, they're gonna try and figure out a way to shut you and your plans down as well.
Forgive my venting, but what's be not? It's 3:30 a.m., my foot feels like dead weight, my head is spinning from the pain meds, and I'm wide awake. Forgive my venting, but what's the purpose of social media if I won't bring it to you real, no image? Feels good to vent, to let it out, to feel as if this is the worst thing ever. Because after all the venting, the real perspective sets in. There are far greater issues and challenges in the world than a torn Achilles. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Find the silver lining and get to work with the same belief, same drive, and same conviction as ever. One day, the beginning of a new career journey will commence. Today is not that day. If you see me in a fight with a bear, pray for the bear. I've always loved that quote. That's Mamba mentality. We don't quit, we don't cower, we don't run, we endure and conquer.
Terrifying dreams for me was a dream of me being on a basketball court. Stadium's full. I'm attacking the basket, and I can't get off the ground. I can't jump. Like I'm stuck. Like I'm cemented to the floor. I was conscious of the fact that I was dreaming. So now I'm trying to control my dream. You can jump through it. You can push through it. You can get to that basket. And no matter how hard I tried, my legs were too heavy. Can't jump.
Well, man, because I think the greatest fear that we face is ourselves, actually. You know, I think it's not anything that's external or anything that's superficial. I think the greatest fear you face is yourself, because you know, we all have dreams, and it's very scary sometimes to accept the dream that you have, and it's scarier still to say, okay, I want that. It's scary because you're afraid that if you put your heart and soul into it and you fail, then how are you going to feel about yourself?
Kobe, you won the MVP, you led the team to the finals. How do you characterize this season?
Well, I mean, the goal was to win a championship. You know, it wasn't to win MVP or anything like that. It was to win a championship. So, you know, from that aspect, we failed. If I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down my way. Right? So being fearless means putting yourself out there and going for it. No matter what, go for it. Not for anybody else, but for yourself.
I take you to this scene. 20 seconds left to go. You're down by 1. You want the ball. You want to take the last shot.
Absolutely. I'm not afraid to fail, and I just love it. It's just an adrenaline rush.
9 seconds.
Everybody in the crowd stands up, and everybody's waiting to see if you're going to make the shot, if you're going to lose the game, or you're going to win the game. It's an unbelievable rush.
He swings big and he misses big. Same thing with me. I have no fear whatsoever.
Because I notice sometimes you look back at the defender to watch their expression. What's that like?
Yeah, it's, you know, you get the feeling from the defender who's just like, oh, man, no, just can't, not tonight, you know, sort of thing. And I thrive off of that.
You love that, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
You love that, like, defeated look?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
telling you, you don't play defense any better than Ruben Patterson did. This crowd is in complete shock. Guess what?
Time out. I told my teammates, I said, give me a good pick, and we're going home with a W.
You know, what I try to do is just try to be still and understand that things come and go, emotions come and go. The important thing is to accept them all, to embrace them all, and then you can choose to do with them what you want versus being controlled by emotion. You know, a lot of times I've seen players, even myself, you know, when I was younger, being consumed by a particular fear, and to the point where you're saying, okay, nah, it's not good to feel fear. I shouldn't be nervous in this situation, like, nah. And it does nothing but grow versus stepping back and saying, yeah, I am nervous about this situation. Yeah, I am fearful about this situation. Well, what am I afraid of? And then you kind of unpack it. And then it gives you the ability to look at it for really what it is, which is nothing more than your imagination running its course, you know. You'll have the pressure on yourself to play, you know, to capitulate to that fear. If you play with the sense of I want to win, then you have the fear of what happens if you don't. But if you find common ground in the middle, in the center, then it doesn't matter. You're unfazed by either, right? And that enables you to really just stay in the moment, stay connected to it, and not feel anything other than what's in front of you. So, you know, I try to just be dead center. When we lost in the finals to the Celtics in 2008, that was a turning point. You know, so when I sat there in the hotel room afterwards, I started thinking about that, you know, because it's on me. If I didn't feel like my teammates were aggressive enough, that falls on me. And I had to understand what their journey was. How are they feeling as people? What are they going through?
For me, it is that ferocity or that anger, rage, and I can carry that with me. Now it became, you know, how do I instill this to the rest of my guys, to the rest of my teammates?
Using the darker emotions, the anger or resentment or frustration and sadness, and using that as a weapon, using that as a form of offense. Some people are probably afraid to tap into that side of them, but it's such a powerful thing.
Once they own it themselves, then the sky is the limit, because they're going to drive themselves and pull it from who they are and all of their life experiences and things that have motivated them.
Matter of fact, get your hands off me. Don't touch me the rest of the scrimmage. Get your hands off me.
Just start driving, needling, right? Pushing.
We're still waiting for a big smile out of you. You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so. After we did that, we have a bond now that unites us forever. Forever. We have a bond that'll never be broken because the lion looked us in the face and we looked back.